Ay, 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 ay.
Hello everyone, it's DA here. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you are doing amazing. So a lot of people have been asking me about this, and recently someone asked me about the lore within the Warframe universe. How cool would it be to work for DE? Now let's get one thing straight here. I'm not saying that I'm a god or I'm the best at everything, but if I have to pick one thing in particular, I will say that I would just go for the storytelling, because that is a big passion of mine. While most people love reading the stories and uncovering the secrets, I also love being part of the creative process. I love telling stories. Every one of my family members will tell you that. Now, if I was working for DE on Warframe, I would like to introduce a new faction into the game. A faction from a different universe, a faction that resembles the biology of the typical sci-fi alien race. Now, if anyone ever read the Thawne novel from Star Wars or some of the latest comics, you will know about the existence of the Yuuzhan Vong. Now, this is a very powerful civilization from a different universe, and it was said that Emperor Palpatine, and with the help of Grand Admiral Thrawn, he was preparing to protect or defend the galaxy against this upcoming beast. Some people will say that is why they built the Death Star. Some people will say otherwise. Now, to do this, he also established different outposts on different planets around the edges of the solar system, including the observatory on Jakku. Now, that is a brief Star Wars history right there. Now, of course, people will still argue if that is canon or not. Now, I brought this up to serve as a precedent on how we can change the narrative, how I, as part of the writing and creative team, would make these changes. We all have this belief that the Orokin is evil and they are bad. Now, that is a great thing to feel. However, as a writer, I would say, what if the Orokin were not so evil? What if through their connection to the Weave, they discovered a much deadlier civilization coming to conquer the Origin system? What if the Orokin's original goal of sending the sentients to the Tau system meant for them to be a step closer and to harness the power or observe the enemy from a closer and a safer space? That's why they sent machines instead of sending regular Orokins. I mean, now let's be honest, the Quills also spoke of interdimensional travels and a different universe. What if the Orokin, or the gods of that universe, are also trying to expand beyond theirs, and the Orokin also sought to create its own defensive system, and the war against the sentients was just an uncalculated result? What if the Orokin were also trying to prepare or fight against an unknown enemy? Now, I thought of these things, and the more I thought of it, I will say, you know what, this is a great thing, because Warframe lacks endgame, and endgame doesn't always have to mean higher level of enemies. It can also be a different faction. What if you have a different faction that comes in a different form? If you look at a lot of the games out there, while a lot of them expand on the space they have and have different locations, like games like Guild Wars 2, they sometimes introduce a new race or a new faction. While Destiny at this point is basically a sinking ship, I will give Bungie, Activision, and everybody involved some credit for some of the backstory and the deep lore within the Destiny universe. That is one of the best I've seen in video games to date. However, they did not capitalize on it. So after fighting the same enemy over and over in Warframe, you get tired, and this is why I believe DE needs to introduce a new faction. Maybe for DE to bring back the Orokin in a mysterious form. Imagine Bayless telling the Tenno that while you assumed that you killed everyone off, while you assumed that you killed the entire Orokin civilization, majority of them escaped into the void, or some of the Orokin scouts and crusaders that were sent out there to conquer worlds stayed behind after finding out what the Tenno did, and they have spent millennia rebuilding the civilization with the help of Bayless, and Bayless only came here for his queen and to lead the onslaught against the Tenno. That will be a brilliant thing. That will be an amazing thing to have in Warframe. But let me know what you guys think about this lore idea. Do you think it is possible? Do you think it's a great thing? Or do you think that is just bullshit? Let me know down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.